These things here should look familiar to anyone who's ever been to the WWVA Jamboree in Wheeling, West Virginia. Hello there. On this video here, I'm going to attempt to give you some highlights of the world's original WWVA Jamboree in Wheeling, West Virginia. At the Capitol Music Hall, I used to go down to Wheeling, West Virginia every year from 1970 until 1978. I used to travel down there and see sights along the way as I was going down and so forth. And I had my '63 Ford Galaxy, which you may have seen videos of on YouTube. Anyways, on this video here, back in those days, of course, I had an 8mm sound movie camera. Back in those days, they did not object to you bringing tape recorders in, which I did. A good sized one too. Movie cameras and, of course, snapshots. What I had done is I used to record the Jamboree with the cassette machine by my side. Everything had to be on my lap, and of course not to take up another seat. I had an 8mm, I believe it was a GAF SS805 Super 8 movie camera, 8:1 zoom on it. And I had a couple of others. I had one that did not have zoom on it either. It was a Kodak Ektachrome 130, I believe it was, which was supposedly very good in low light. Anyways, on this video here, I used to take like 10 rolls of 50-foot cartridges. Now, if you're familiar with 8mm films, those of you old-timers like myself, 8mm Super 8 movie film ran at 18 frames per second. 16 frames for silent, 18 frames per second for sound. That is 8mm Super 8. We're not talking about 16mm here, which ran at 24 frames per second. Anyways, you only got 3.5 minutes per cartridge. Like I said, I had about 10 cartridges with me. Quite expensive, you know, with the process and everything. Even back in the mid-'70s was probably about $7-8, counting the film and the development through Kodak. So when an entertainer came up, I would photograph them maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds. And, you know, so you don't get the whole song. If I recorded the whole song, I'd only be able to get maybe 10 songs and my tapes would be gone, because the average song is about 3 minutes long. So in order to get a variety, I wanted to just get a little bit of this entertainer and a little bit of that entertainer, and kind of like highlights. Well, that's what I want to share with you, but the problem is the sound and the projector that I was using. I was transferring with my digital camcorder on a movie screen, trying to do it with my auto thread movie projector. And it had a loop problem, and it was causing the sound to really bad gargle in it, real bad, and I couldn't get it out. So it was almost unusable. But if you can bear with the horrible sound and the very poor video quality, because I can't afford to have these professionally done, and they're all highlights anyway, so it's not worth the hundreds and hundreds of dollars for me to transfer this stuff. If you can tolerate the bad quality, I would like to share some highlights, just some very short video clips of the WWVA Jamboree, approximately 1974 and 75, at the Capitol Music Hall in Wheeling, West Virginia. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. This is the Wheeling Tunnel here. On the other side, to be in downtown Wheeling, West Virginia. Wheeling Tunnel is approximately a mile long. Wheeling, West Virginia, folks. The Capitol Music Hall.
him up and down. And the roses, if the storm was raging and our world would end, why can't we be happy like we used to? Bring the rainbows and the roses back again.
Well, folks, we ran out of time. YouTube's limit is 10 minutes, so will there be a part 2? Well, you tell me.